Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and it's been a little while since I've played a terrible game. Playing terrible games is kind of a thing that I've done a couple times on this channel, and it's a thing that I get some sort of weird enjoyment out of. So I figured, hey, why not pick one of the terrible games that came out in 2013, one that we've even looked at before in a first impressions video, and play through it all the way. Because I'm fairly certain that nobody has ever played this game all the way through. And if you have, I'm sorry. This is AMC's The Walking Dead Survival Instinct, a quick, cheap cash-in, published by Activision, since they're such experts on cheap cash-ins, and developed by Terminal Reality, a company whose only real standouts in their development history are Blood Rain 1 and 2, which are not exactly amazing games, and that 2009 Ghostbusters game that everyone said was really terrible. The studio, Terminal Reality, actually shut down recently, so clearly this game was the final nail in their subpar coffin. Anyhow, Survival Instinct is a first-person shooter where we take the role of... I always want to say Merle first, but we're Daryl Dixon, who has a brother, Merle Dixon, played by Michael Rooker, and he himself is played by Norman Reedus. And they are two characters that are unique to the show. They don't exist in the comics, and that's kind of the first failing point here, is that this is a game based on the TV show entirely, rather than on the comics like Telltale's Walking Dead. You can see the little AMC logo up there. So this is a quick, dirty cash-in of a popular show that AMC has already fucked around multiple times to try to squeeze as much money out of it as possible. So, I guess let's just get in here and play it.
It had to be walking this way. You see it? Dixon, it comes at me. You watch where you shoot that thing, okay?
So we load in here to our opening. No opening cutscene or anything, we're just here. We're on a nice little hunting trip. In this very walled-in creek bed. You can probably guess, this is the tutorial level.
I see some blood. Is there blood always this black? There's Buck up ahead. He's signaling. Cut through the trees to see what he wants.
Is he? I don't see anyone over there. All we have to do is follow our linear little compass there on the left. Next to that is our health.
I didn't crouch down, so I might have made too much noise. Best you crouch to keep quiet.
I like how here's the jumping tutorial, there's a tree in your way, and there's the crouching tutorial, and then this guy tells you to crouch to be silent. Because there is theoretical stealth in this game, but I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue for us. I guess we missed it. There was supposed to be a deer here. This is going to be a blind LP, but of course I have played through the first half an hour or so for the first impressions video. So until that point, we'll be in familiar territory. Oh, what a shame.
What in the hell, Dixon? Aw, Dix, no, man.
Help me.
Daryl, you okay?
Dad? Oh, Dad, no! We can... Well, we could...
Daryl, he's too busted up. Nothing can be done now except ease his suffering. Sorry, brother.
So there's a little bit of a bait and switch there, which is decent, I guess. And they try to sort of imitate the TV show's opening there, but it doesn't really work with ugly textures and a lack of close-ups. And we can't look around or anything. We are forced to pick up the hunting knife. And of course our healing item is just Gatorade. Daryl, why would you break that mirror? It's probably the only working mirror in the whole game. Of course, there's a picture of Daryl with his brother Merle, who is nowhere to be seen right now. Alright, no other bright green outlines. There's nothing else we can pick up here.
Daryl, come here. We gotta work up a plan.
You're right. We need a plan.
Daryl, come here.
I'm here.
We gotta work up a plan.
I agree.
Daryl, come here.
Can't get any closer.
Daryl, come here.
Alright, before we work up a plan, let's just pick up everything in this room.
We gotta work up a plan. Come on now.
So we are prepared for our plan working up. Because you get quite a thirst working up
Come on.
plans. I think if I remember there was a collectible in here somewhere last time. But, since... Not only have I played this for the first impressions, but I also tried to record this part yesterday before I realized that mid-mission checkpoints do
Daryl,
not
come
actually save when you quit the mission, so I had to start over. Alright, let's
Daryl,
work
come
on a
here.
plan.
Have you ever seen anything like that?
If you told me about it, I'd call you a liar.
Listen, there's more of them coming.
We gotta go.
And the only thing we gotta do is kill every last one of them.
Daryl, I know you're upset, but just listen. That sounds like a whole lot of them. We need to go now. Gather up as much as you can and meet me at the truck.
Let's go then.
Daryl, remember what we learned about him. Head trauma. Attack the brain. Remember, only thing we know that kills him. And be quiet sneaking out the back door. Don't let him see you.
Now, when did they establish that? Was that just supposed to be between the first part and now? So, Jess Collins here has been bit. I think we know what's going to happen to him. While The Walking Dead doesn't follow traditional... Well, I guess it actually does follow traditional. It follows the George Romero type of zombie, where no matter how you die, you come back as a zombie, not just if you were bit. So here's our stealth mechanic. We can sneak up behind walkers to execute them. I hope you guys are ready to see that animation about 500 more times, because there are only like 2 or 3 of them. I almost feel like I should put a counter up for the number of times we have to see that specific animation. As far as I can tell, you can shove indefinitely. You don't ever run out of stamina. Get down from there. much like the Land of the Dead game, another similar awful tie-in game that we played before, because that was the second LP I ever did, the only satisfying thing in this is hitting zombies in the face with blunt objects. Hopefully we find a shovel soon. Two. So did we, like, come back and leave the rifle out here? Alright, so that's sort of the weird, I guess, Oregon Trail type setup going on. We also have to gather supplies to travel across the country. Though I guess that won't really come up until later. Even this part of the tutorial is very linear. There's no, like, look around for supplies. It's like, no, follow this path to get the supplies. And of course, you don't actually have to sneak up on a zombie to do that. You can just get behind them by shoving them. I don't know why you can't just execute them regardless. But I guess that would make the game too easy. This isn't exactly Rogue Warrior. Bottles can be used as distractions if you want to waste time with that. Yeah, that worked real well. Luckily, zombies aren't very smart. They don't understand optimal paths. Oh, there's our second animation.
Get a move on, Daryl.
There's our third one. I'm coming, I'm coming. Oh, we're gonna die here. I was on the wrong side of the truck. Can I get a double headshot, I wonder? Did that go right through her, or did I just miss? Alright, clear a path, people. Oh, and this is the grapple mechanic. It is, you would assume it's supposed to be more dangerous because the enemy is grabbing you, trying to bite you. But this actually makes it really easy to deal with groups of walkers. You just have to line up your mouse with their head and click. And then they take turns. So you can kill an entire group like this without taking any damage. Alright, who's next in line? Alright, you. Serving number 3.
Bullseye.
This is just really weird, and I don't know why they decided to use this as a mechanic. Alright, we just killed about 15 zombies there.
Hurry it up.
I don't see the urgency. Did all the zombies drop glass bottles, or were there just a pile of them here? Just making sure I didn't miss anything. Gotta get that sweet genocide bonus. Alright, I think we're ready to go. So you get these sort of mission summaries that tell you like, oh, you got a new vehicle and you got a new survivor. But I don't know how advanced these get because we didn't go far enough in the first impressions. So essentially, yeah, if we pick back roads, we use a lot of fuel, but we can get some supply missions, which are just little randomly generated missions. Probably not that random, there's probably only like 4 of them. We can do streets, where we have some missions, or highway, where we just go straight there. We're just gonna go highway for the first one, because I'm pretty sure that you can't get a stop yet. We're not at the part of the game where that comes up, so we'd just be wasting fuel.
Not a damn thing. My phone ain't working either. Hey, about your dad? I don't know what to say about it.
Then don't. Leave it be. And we gotta tell Merle what happened.
Yeah, I suppose we do. But we ought to warn people first.
What? Go to the cops? Please. We gotta go get Merle.
Merle, he's just not right.
What you say to me, old man? Merle's 10 times the man you are.
All right. Just seems you boys turn hay into shit when you're together.
And of course, this being a prequel to the actual show, Daryl is very defensive of his asshole racist brother. And then this is the screen where we prepare for our mission. But we're actually going to call it for episode 1 here, just because Sedalia is a fairly large area, and as I mentioned, when I tried to record this before, I tried to stop mid-mission, and the checkpoints do not save when you quit the mission, it just dumps you back to here. So we're going to continue episode 2 here from Sedalia. So until next time, I've been Shadefire. This is AMC's The Walking Dead Survival Instinct. And I guess I'll see you next time. You folks have yourselves a good day. Play some good games, why don't you?